Namaste children. I hope you understood in the previous session how to calculate mode for the grouped data. So we discussed group data if the class intervals are continuous. Continuous class intervals are there, then how to find out mode. What is the formula to find mode for group data? L plus L is what? Lower limit. Then f1 minus f0 by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h, where h is the class size. So now if the data is discontinuation data, then how to calculate? First we need to convert the class limits, that class intervals, as the boundaries by taking the difference of, see the upper limit of the first class interval and lower limit of the second succeeding class interval 10 and 11. So this is discontinuation data that we need to find out. First difference, then divided by 2. That difference must be added for all upper limits and then subtract from all lower limits. Observe it. Solution. Here first we write class intervals which are given. Class intervals 0 to 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50. These are the class intervals which are given. Now we are going to find, see here, frequency we find at the next column, boundaries. We are going to find boundaries. What are these boundaries? See the class limit, upper limit of the first class interval, the succeeding lower limit, 11 and 10. The difference of those two you have to find out. The difference of those two, that is in 1 to 10 upper limit is equals to 10. Next, in 11 to 20 lower limit, in 11 to 20 the lower limit is 11. So the difference is equals to, take the lower limit and upper limit, 11 minus 10, which is equals to 1. Half of the difference, half of the difference is equals to 1 by 2, which is nothing but 0.5. So 0.5, we got 0.5. That 0.5 you need to add for all the upper limits and you need to subtract from all lower limits. So if you subtract from here, then you will get 0.5 to 10.5. Next one, if you subtract from 11, then it will be 10.5 to, add to this 20.5. Next 20.5 to 30.5. Next 30.5 to 40.5. Next 40.5 to 50.5. These are the boundaries. Now frequency. What is given frequency? Frequency here 3, 7, 12, 4 and 4. Now we converted discontinuation data as continuous class intervals. Now when you take model class, how to identify the model class interval? With the highest frequency, So highest frequency, now we are not doing anything with this column, only this up to here. The highest frequency is this, so underline the highest frequency, you have to underline. You write this. Now which is the lower limit? 20.5, so write here as L. 20.5 is L. Then this is F1 F1. Above is F0, below is F2. F1, F0, F2. Highest frequency model class interval that you have to underline, that is F1, up F0, above that preceding class frequency F0, succeeding class frequency is F2. So now mode formula, mode mode is equals to, mode is denoted by what? Z. So Z is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. We know the values of all these values, whichever is there in the formula, that is F1, F2 and L value 20.5. The class size is, you can count, either you can check here or here, but we are taking this part, so the class size is 10. What is the class size? 10. So we write those values first. F1 is equals to 12, F0 is equals to 7, then F2 is equals to 4. I am writing here only. L value, lower limit, which is equals to here 20.5, and H class size is 10. Now these values, if you substitute in this formula, you will be obtaining mode. That is, here observe it, L plus, what is L value? 20.5. So which is equals to 20.5, then into plus 20.5 here I will write L value 20.5 plus F1 minus F0. F1 is 12 minus 7 by 2 F1, 2 into 12 minus, what is F0? 7 minus 4 into H value, that is class size 10. Class size is 10. So which is equals to, now 20.5 plus 12 minus 7 is 5. See here in this bracket, 2 into 12, 24. So 24 minus 7 minus 11 is minus 11 into 10. Now which is equals to 20.5 plus 5 by 24 minus 11 is 13 into 10. Can you cancel anything with this here like this or like this? You can cancel if the terms gets cancelled. We cannot. So 5 into 10, 50. 20.5 plus 50 by 13. Convert 50 by 13 into decimal form. Convert 15 by 13. Here I am doing the rough work. 15 by 13 if you convert, 13 and 50. 13 twos are 26. Then subtract 4, 2. Sorry, more we can take out. 13 threes are 39. 13 threes are 39. Then 10 minus 9, 1, 11, put point, 0, 13 sevens are 13 eights are, 13 eights are 104, 104, 10 minus 4, 6, put point is there, so we can write 0, 13 fives are 65, so below that you take out 13 fours are 52, so 10 minus 2, 8. So you can stop, the division is continuing. 3.84 approximately. So here which is equals to 20.5 plus 3.84. Now these two if you add 20.5 plus 3.84, then 4, 8 plus 5, 13, 4, 24.34. So 24.34. Therefore, mode is equals to 24.34. The same thing, only the difference here for ungrouped and grouped data, grouped continuous and the discontinuation data, we are just converting the discontinuation data as continuous, then we are proceeding how we discussed in the previous class. I hope you understood. Now let us discuss about the median of group data. Let us discuss the median of group data. In that we will check. In the previous classes I discussed about median for ungrouped data. Median for ungrouped data. Median, first we will arrange them in ascending or descending order. After arranging in ascending or descending order, we will see that the number of observations, if it is even, if it is odd. So based on the odd number of observations are there, then the middlemost value, which is nothing but n plus 1 by 2, th observation is the median. If the number of observations is even number, then the average of two middlemost values will be the median. So n by 2th observation plus n by 2 plus 1 observation by 2. In the first class I think we have discussed about this median for ungrouped data. Now median for grouped data. So median is denoted by m is equals to L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. What is n? The lower limit of the median class. N by 2. N is nothing but number of observations, which is called as total frequency. N is nothing but number of observations. In other term we call it as total frequency. Then Cf, cumulative frequency of class preceding the median class. Cf, cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, how to calculate? I will explain in the question. While discussing the question, how to calculate cumulative frequency. Adding one first frequency we write same, the next frequency succeeding we will add to get the cumulative frequencies. Then f is the frequency of the median class. F is the frequency of the median class. H is the class size. We are assuming that the class size to be equal. N by 2, the median class. So first we will calculate the median class. We will assume we need to get the median class n by 2. What is n? The total frequency. After getting n by 2 value, that we check among the cumulative frequencies. We will identify the median class interval. Then after we will identify Cf, that is where we are underlining median class interval. That frequency is the f, and preceding is in cumulative frequencies is Cf. So what is n? Total frequency. N by 2 it plays important role in this median class. N by 2 plays important role. So this value give the median class where it lies. This is the formula. What is the formula? L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. Let us discuss about one question based on this grouped data, how to calculate median. From exercise 14.3 we have a question. The length of 40 leaves of a plant are measured to connect to the nearest 1 millimeter and the data is represented in the following table. Find the median length of the class, length of the leaves. So we have to find out the median, means the data is given tabular form. For the data we are going to find median length of the leaves is nothing but median of the data. What you have to find out? Median of the data. So for that, first you see the class intervals 118, 126, 127, 135, 136, 145, 145 to 153. Is the data is continuous or discontinuous data? Data is discontinuous data. So if the data is discontinuous, first you need to convert into continuous class intervals. Continuous class intervals. So that is, observe it here, length in millimeters. This is given actually. Now we are converting this into continuous class intervals because this is the discontinuation data. Boundaries, then we write here frequency, then we write here cumulative frequency. What do you call CF? Cumulative frequency. What is the meaning of CF? Cumulative frequency. Observe it carefully. Observe it. Cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Listen carefully. Cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Here, length in millimeters, boundaries and frequency. This is cumulative frequency. CF meaning is what? Cumulative. Cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Now, the first one we write as it is 118 to 126, then 127 to 135, next 136 to 144, next 144 to 153, then 154 to 162, next 163 to 171, next 172 to 180. So here the class size is same. Then only we do, because we have the questions with the same class size. Now boundaries. How to calculate the boundaries? That is nothing but continuous class interval. Here continuous class interval. That is nothing but continuous class interval we are converting. This is discontinuation data. See the upper limit of the first class interval and succeeding lower limit 127 and 126. Difference is how much? 1. So half of 1 is 0.5. Subtract 0.55 from lower limits. Add 0.5 to all upper limit. So here 117.5 to 126.5. Next 126.5 to 135.5. 135.5 to 144.5. Next 144.5. Sorry, this is 143. 143.5. 140. This is 145. Here we wrote wrong. So this is 145. That means 144.5 to 153.5. Next 153.5 to 153.5 to 162.5. Next 162.5 to 171.5. 171. 180.5 to 180.5. This is how we convert boundaries. This is how we convert boundaries that are nothing but continuous class intervals. Now the frequencies what is given in the question, that is 3, then 5, then 9, 12, 5, 4, 2. Total frequency is given as 40. This is n value. We write as n value. N is equals to 40. This is n value. N is equals to 40. N is equals to 40. Then cumulative frequencies. Cumulative frequencies. How to get the cumulative frequencies? That we see by adding these class intervals. Sorry, not class intervals, frequencies. I'm sorry, but we are adding frequencies, not class intervals. So 3. First one you write as 3. The second one, when you come to the second one, 3 plus 5, you have to add 3 plus 5, which is equals to 8. Then, so first one I am writing as 3. 3 plus 5 as 8. Next, 3 plus 5 plus 9. That means 8 plus 9, which is 17. Then, next one, 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 12, which is 17 plus 12, 29. Next, 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 12 plus 5, 29 plus 5, 34. Next, 3 plus, you are adding all this continuously from here to here. 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 12 plus 5 plus 4, which is equals to 38. Next, 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 12 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2, which is 40. How to get the cumulative frequencies? We are writing the first frequency as it is. Then the next immediate frequency we are adding 3 plus 5, 8. Then 8 plus 9, 17. 17 plus 12, 29. 29 plus 5, 34. 34 plus 4, 38. 38 plus 2, 40. So in the cumulative frequency, the last column will be equal to the total frequency. Cumulative frequency last column, that will be equal to the total frequency. How to obtain cumulative frequencies? First one we write as it is, then succeeding the next frequency we will be adding to this. For that result, next frequency. For that result, next frequency. This way we obtain cumulative frequencies. So this is how we obtain the cumulative frequencies. First we write the same frequency 3. Then for 3 succeeding frequency we will be adding. For that result succeeding frequency till we get the last column. This total 40 is equal to the total frequency. Now the important role in this median class interval you have to identify. First we write the formula median is equals to L plus n by 2 minus Cf n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. So in this the important rule is n by 2. N is nothing but the total frequency. So first you calculate n by 2 value, which is 40 by 2 is equals to 20. 40 by 2 which is equals to 20. Here you see n by 2. N by 2 is equals to 40 by 2 is 20. So here I am writing all the values. So 20 in cumulative frequencies. 20 in cumulative frequencies where it lies. See 3, 8, 17. This 20 will lie in this? No. So the next, that is 29. So in this median class, in this class interval, the median class will lie. The median lie in this class interval. After 17 we got as 29. This is 20. So 17 is a less number. So there is no chance that 20 will lie in this class interval. So next is 29. So underline this part completely till this. This data not here. Now we don't have any work with this because this is discontinuation data. We converted as continuous class intervals. Now this after underlining the median class interval, where we have lower limit, this is L value. Observe it. This is the value of L. What is the value of L? 144.5. What is the value of L? Lower limit 144.5. And this is F, where you underline that frequency, that is F, and where you underline that cumulative frequency preceding it. So frequency preceding the cumulative frequency, this is CF. This is CF. So CF. This is CF. F, CF, and L value we got. H class size we have to take from the table. N by 2 value also we know. Now L is equals to, we write all the values first. 144.5. 144.5. Next, CF, cumulative frequency, the median class preceding. So this is the median class frequency. Preceding it is 17. That is 17. So CF is 17. Then next, we got L value, CF, and F. F is equals to, frequency is equals to 12. Now H class size is equals to, H is equals to, you see H class size, we are including the, here this is a continuous class intervals data. So 117.5 to 126.5. I think the class size is, what you can say, 10 or 9? 9 is the class size. 117.5, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125. Because 126 we will not include in this. The class size is 9. Or else difference of these two also will say, you can calculate, that is class size. And in this how many values we are taking, that is a class size. So here H is equals to 9. Class size is 9. Substitute these values in this formula. L plus, L value is 144.5 plus N by 2, that is 20. Observe it. N by 2 value already we calculated, that is 20. 20 minus CF, that is 17, by F value, that is F value we wrote here 12, into H. H is the class size, that is 9. Now which is equals to 144.5 plus 20 minus 17 is 3 by 12 into 9. Now we can simplify this part. 3 4s are 3 3s are, next 144.5 plus 3 3s are 9, 9 by 4, which is equals to 144.5 plus 9 by 4. If you convert into decimal, here I am doing the rough work in this place. 9 by 4 convert into decimal. 4 2s are 8, then minus 1 2.0, 4 2s are 8, again 2 0, 4 5s are 20. So what is that? 2.25. So 2.25, which is equals to 144.5 plus 2.25. If you add 2.25, you will be getting 146.75. Approximately you can write it as 146.8. You can write it as 146.8. If you round off to the nearest tens place, then this will be, sorry, not 144 plus 2, that is 144 plus 2, 146.75. So which is equal, therefore median, if you round off, which median is equals to 146.8 8. Nearest to the round, 10th place we are rounding up 146.8. This is median. Therefore, median is equals to 146.8. Now you see, important thing is cumulative frequencies. Even you no need to, if you don't want to show these all calculations, directly you can start first 3, then 3 plus 5, 8. That in mind you calculate and you can write. To avoid the mistakes, we are doing this calculation part over here. This is cumulative frequency. How to identify median class interval? By n by 2 value you have to calculate that. You have to check in the cumulative frequency is 17, 8, 17. After 17 that is 20. So 20 that lies in this median, in this class interval. So that you underline where you are getting underline for the frequency column, that is F, and this is the lower limit. Preceding cumulative is CF value we consider, and you need to substitute in this formula. I hope you understood how to calculate median for group data. Here we got discontinuation data. Suppose if they give directly continuous data, you no need to convert this again. Directly you can start with this class interval, frequency, and then cumulative frequencies. I hope you understood how to find out median for group data. Now here are homework questions from exercise 14.3, question number 1, question number 5, page number 287 and 289. You have to find out median for group data. Continuous class intervals are there in the data. No need to convert as a discontinuation data. No need to convert again anything. So continuous data is given directly. So you can start class intervals, frequency, cumulative, then need necessary values you note down, then substitute in the formula. I hope you understood median how to calculate. Thank you children.